February 2026. In a matter of days, the Strait of Hormuz closes. Around 20% of the world's oil suddenly stops moving. Insurance markets withdraw. Fertilizer ships stay in port. Across 3 continents, fuel queues form, prices surge, inflation returns. The Mediterranean did not start this crisis, but the Mediterranean feels it on both shores. And one question becomes impossible to ignore. How long can our energy security depend on routes we do not control? This crisis is not an exception. It is a warning. Energy systems built around limited supply routes, concentrated production, and fragile choke points will keep failing every time geopolitics shifts. The lesson is clear. Energy security and the energy transition can no longer be treated as separate agendas. They must now be designed together. As early as 2008, voices across the Mediterranean already saw this coming with the launch of the Mediterranean Solar Plan. In 2019, this was complemented with the call for a regional hydrogen partnership built on renewable resources, shared infrastructure, and long-term cooperation. Today, that vision is no longer optional. It is urgent. The same region that feels the shock can become the answer to it. The Mediterranean holds world-class renewable resources, strong industrial potential, dense maritime infrastructure, and direct proximity to European markets. Green electricity and green molecules can be produced competitively across a much broader geography, making the entire system structurally more secure. Green hydrogen, produced from sun and wind, splitting water through electrolysis, offers a clean, scalable alternative to imported fossil fuels. It can power industries, fuel ships and aircraft, store renewable energy. For the Mediterranean, this is more than an energy opportunity. It is a sovereignty opportunity.
But no hydrogen economy materializes without people. The transition requires a new generation of technicians, engineers, regulators, financiers, innovators. Without them, even the best projects stall. Skills shortages, what experts now call the missing middle, are today one of the biggest constraints on delivery. Digital tools, artificial intelligence, and advanced industrial systems are already reshaping the energy workforce. Investing in skills, training, and education is therefore not a soft objective. It is a hard condition of success. Because there is a simple truth: no bankable hydrogen projects without bankable skills. The Mediterranean cannot face this transition alone, and it doesn't have to. For millennia, both shores have traded, exchanged knowledge, and built cross-border partnerships. That foundation is real. What's needed today is to translate it into structured interdependence. Long-term alliances, aligned standards, shared infrastructure corridors, and joint industrial ecosystems. A Mediterranean that only exports raw molecules would repeat the past. A Mediterranean that builds the equipment, trains the engineers, and shapes the standards, together with Europe, writes a different future. Because no strategic partnership can exist without shared industrial value. This is where the MedGem network plays its role. Funded by the European Union, MedGem works hand in hand with partner countries to translate ambition into delivery. Through readiness assessments, regulatory support on RFNBO and CBAM, infrastructure and manufacturing analysis, investment preparation, and skills programs including the EDU Hub and GH2 camps mobilizing young engineers across the region. Not promises, building blocks. the foundations of a Mediterranean clean energy ecosystem that can actually be delivered. The crisis is a warning. The Mediterranean can be the answer. Together, Europe and its southern partners can shape a cleaner, stronger, and more resilient energy future, built on local industry, skilled people, shared prosperity.